Hello, survivors! Hello! How are we doing today, guys? Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. We're gonna be seeing the server shut off today, guys. They shut off in precisely 45 minutes, apparently. I was told it was a different time, and then it got moved up. They couldn't wait that long. It got moved up a little bit. So we're only gonna be on for 45 minutes of the game, and then it'll just be turned off.
Good. Sounds good.
The big 60 on the last day seems fitting, bro. What's that? 5 years. That's mad. How are we doing, guys? Thank you all very much for tuning in. Margot, TN, EJ, Tex, Moon, Nathan, Julio, Zedek, Mansour. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Chad, what's up? Jonathan, Joaquin. I can never pronounce that name. Joaquin Phoenix, right? Something like that. I can't do it. It's impossible for me. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Today is my birthday as well. And it's also Tex's birthday in chat. Happy birthday to Tex. Thank you very much, Tex. I appreciate it, bro. Hope you're having a good day, man. It's the big day today, innit? It's a big day. Milestone birthday. I played for almost 7 years. I played for a year and 4 months longer than I was on YouTube, I think. So you could probably go back. I think I started in October 2000, like October after the game came out. I can't remember exactly. But I was really casual when it first came out. I was playing like 10 minutes a day. And then Clementine banner dropped. And then it progressively got more time investment. Happy birthday, yeah, thank you very much. The crazy the game ends on my birthday. Well, it's my birthday, and it is Thanksgiving, and the game's shutting down. The triple effect. Something. So this is it, guys. Like I said, about 40 minutes until the game shuts down. If you did want to get like a last couple of screenshots of your roster or a character or something, now would be the time. It says it in the top left-hand corner. RTS shuts down today at 5 PM UTC, which is in 40 minutes. I was informed by Scopely Dev Team, basically, that this was going to be the time. I think I was originally informed it was going to be 12 AM UTC on the 29th, so in 7 hours. Or no, in 8 hours. But it got moved up quite a bit. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's no big deal. I was obviously busy today. I slept in because it's my birthday and I had other things to do. But that's it. Re-downloading just to experience one last time, right? Download it to play it for 25 minutes and then the server shut down. Like this was, I think, you see the time on the right hand side ends in, I think that was the original time that the servers were going to shut down. But yeah, like I say, moved up. It is what it is. It is what it is. Crazy the game. Yeah, it is what it is. That's the way it goes. Thank you very much, TN. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes, guys. I appreciate it. I want to play TWD RTS. Have you found a new game similar to this one? What should I play now? I don't think I've ever played a game that's similar to this, really. Be that in a good way and a bad way. It depends how you want to look at it. It is a bit of an older game, and it was one that kind of survived for quite a long time. I'm playing other games, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like this. The games I'm playing at the moment are Watcher of Realms, which is good fun. I've got another YouTube channel for that. And I'm casually playing Warhammer 40k Tacticus, which is just, again, a little bit of fun. Warhammer 40k Tacticus is kind of like Star Wars Galaxies, but with Warhammer 40k, and I'm much more of a Warhammer 40k fan than Star Wars fan. If you're a Star Wars fan, I just go to Star Wars Galaxies, basically. If you're a Marvel fan, go to Marvel Strike Force. Generally speaking, you should like think of the things you like the IPs you like, and they probably got a mobile phone game, and you'll feel some sort of like connection with that game straight away. Now the gameplay, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. What can you do about that? ProSim, thank you very much. What's up, Invisinode? Welcome to the stream. I couldn't miss this. This game changed my life in a lot of ways. All the best to the real survivors. Yeah, for sure. The Collective, we were the number 2-3 faction for a long time back in the day when Kusa was a real man. Do you remember when it was just individual regions? And it was like, it was the top 3 on a region, and then they opened it up, and then everything just went wild. I don't know if I can find my original region. My original region was Henry, where I first started. I don't think I've got a low level account. I'm not gonna risk transferring or switching or anything like that, just because they could have like turned off the capability. But yeah, Henry was my original, and I can't remember. There was like a bunch of factions on that region. I played for a couple of the higher up factions. Some weird fellows in there. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's just the way it goes. But I think I really enjoyed my time in my secondary region, which was I think it was it Upson? Moon will remember this stuff more than me. I think it was Upson was my secondary region, and I played with We Are Warriors. Nice bunch. My brother's faction, like, because when my brother joined the game, he didn't know that he had to join the same region as me, so he just went to the region that they just gave him straight away, and he found out that he was in a different region. So I decided to make a second account in that region, and it actually turned out really good for my account, like my YouTube, because as a pure free to play, the amount of pulls I would get per month and stuff, I might as well pull everything, I guess. The amount of pulls I got per month, it kind of calculated to be pretty good. The monthly pulls, man, they were so good, like hype videos. I looked forward to them. A lot of people look forward to them. And so many people used to comment on my videos, oh my god, I can't believe you can save your stuff until the end of the month. It takes so much patience. And it was hard for the first month. And then after that, it was really easy. Because all I thought about was the content. I became a content fiend, basically. And when you get that mindset as a YouTuber, everything's good. Like, I was less of a player and more of a content guy at that point. Have you decided to plan this channel? I'm probably going to cover some RTS stuff for like the next month and a half. I did want to cover some stuff for the last month, but I've been unwell and I've just been recovering for the last month, so I'm feeling actually really good now. I'm feeling the best I've felt in like the last 6 months right now, which is great. I'm on quite a bit of medication. I have my like days where I'm just got no energy and stuff, but I'm feeling much better than I have been. So I do hope to get some RTS stuff out, but watch this space kind of thing. Like, no promises. But I'm getting content out on my second channel at the moment for a different game. And I'm going to just decide what I'm going to do here. I want to keep partnership on this channel. Obviously, it'll be a smart thing to do. Look at that. I actually get Nick. The amount of times I had to wait for this guy, it's crazy. Glad to hear you in a minute. Thanks. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just resting a lot. It's all good. Nothing too serious, by the way, just so we're clear. Like, just not feeling 100%. But that's about it. Artist is shutting down. Good riddance. I mean, if you've been playing the game recently, and that's your opinion, that's fine. But if you haven't played the game for years and you've come back, man, you need to see someone about this, bro. Like, because RTS shutting down isn't gonna fix that hurt. You know what I'm saying? that is some deep wounds, bro. Let it go, man. It ain't that big. Ain't no big deal. It was fun while it lasted. It lasted nearly 10 years, to be honest. This is its 10th year, right? This is the 10th year of RTS. It just had its 9th anniversary, so we are officially in the 10th year. When it gets to the 10th anniversary, it'll be the end of the 10th year. So, you know, it lasted into its 10th year, which is crazy. Most gacha games barely last a year and a half to 2.5 years. We talked about this before. When I did stream before, so many gacha games that are like were seen as games that would kill RTS came out and actually shut down. What was it? March to War was one. That was a big one. I think All Stars did hurt RTS quite in a big way. I'll be completely honest. I think All Stars hurt RTS big time. And it's mainly because RTS wasn't doing anything at the time. It had like a month of nothing happening. And everyone tried out All Stars. And even if it wasn't the game that they wanted to play, they realized that mobile phone games can be done differently. And it kind of put, I think, like I saw a drastic reduction in people playing. Everything after All Stars, it went downhill for me. Like, it was a slow downhill. And it's been slow until now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We won't get too much into it. Okay, this is just Silver's, whatever. Last tune I ever pulled from RTS is Kenny. Way to go. My first tune was 5-star Alert Clem, and my last tune was S-Class Alert Clem. But here's the thing. Do you know what the first promo character was in RTS, guys? I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. Someone correct me in this if I'm wrong here. But I'm pretty sure it was this guy. The first, like, big promo was this guy. The first big promo. And this is like the Alpha and Omega. I don't think they planned this, by the way. I think this was 100% by accident. I'm pretty sure no, not him. I'm pretty sure the first promo was him. I'm 90% sure that the first 5-star promo was him. I could be wrong. But I think it was Safety Behind Bars Rick as a 5-star. I'm 90% sure. Right? And then the last promo, right? The final one. We'll get there. The final promo, the actual, like, promoted character that came out was Shane. So, and that's quite interesting considering how, like, it was like Rick versus Shane and the whole, like, battle and stuff like that. I think that's kind of interesting. I know it says Connie here, but they put it in here in the wrong order. Shane was the last character, at least, for sure. Who else we got? Ballsy, what's up? It's been a fun 9 years. Sad to see the game go. Yep. Be good memories for a lot of people. I think a lot of people will be trying to find new games and stuff, but yeah. 74 characters. Man. So many cool characters, man. So many cool characters. In the Mythic era, I think the Mythic era had some of the nicest designed characters visually. Without a doubt. They really went all out with the visuals on Mythics. Art on the left-hand side. You know? They really did the art thing. I actually remember making a video on this saying, like, they're not really using that art on the left-hand side very well. The only time we ever saw that art on the left-hand side used to be when we ascended the character. And I knew the previous, like, character designer, and he was a very interesting guy, nice guy, but I'm pretty sure he stole that idea. Because, like, all the characters here you can see all have their art. Like, this is her art as her main picture, and that's what my video said. What they should be using the art here as their main like the avatar, so people can see it. And it's like, it stands out a little bit more. So that if you do release a second character, like I think there's multiple, like, Michonnes, for instance. Look at the old school Michonnes. It was really hard to tell the difference. It was really hard because they didn't use their arts. They use these weird, like, character avatars that they use on the story. But then look at the 3 Michonnes that have been released in the Mythic era. It's really easy to tell which one's which. Really easy. And it's just because it's using part of their art. Now, it's a bit zoomed in on their face in some of them, but it is what it is. It is what it is. What's up, Ruben? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. What's up, Lone Wolf? It's a fun journey. So I'm so glad I didn't spend any money on this game. It was a free-to-play optional game. Most gacha games are. Most of them have pretty decent deals if you do want to spend though, but like I spend in another game, I only buy the battle pass, and I feel pretty good about that. Man, I saved these. I saved these for years. I think I saved these for like 4 or 5 years. It feels like that. They'll update this soon, guys. Javi's baseball bat. Nice. I want to get a Clementine shotgun. Give me a Clementine shotgun. They milk this for all the... I don't think it's like Scopely who are shutting the game down so much. I think Scopely would be happy the game continued. Not necessarily making as much money as they would want to or anything like that, but I don't think it's Scopely's decision. Well, it is their decision, but like... Oh, Michonne's machete. Is that the good one? It looks a lot like the Tyrese one that came out, right? Was this the weapon that was... No, that had huge bonus to AP and on attack and defense, right? I thought this was like the special weapon that you got when you spent enough. What's up, Christian? Welcome to the stream as well. Anyone remember Just a Box? He was my favorite content creator for this game. Yeah, I mean, I might do an AMA and basically like anyone can ask me any question. But yeah, I've got a lot to drop basically. I could drop a lot of info. What are you gonna do for your content now? On this channel, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna go over some stuff. There we go. We got a Clementine shotgun. I'm probably gonna go over some stuff. Basically in the next month or so, maybe up until like February or something, like over RTS stuff. I might do like compilations of content and stuff like that. But man, I love this shotgun so much. It's a shame it was pretty bad. Like it had the impair, but I think I built one out. I can't remember. Like the okay, okay. We're still completing the game. Still doing it. Is there any others? No. Okay. I think I've got another one apparently. Have I got another one? Nah, okay. Let me just check the shotgun. I think I built one out, but it's so sad. Like, I wish they had a way of like moving the skins to another weapon. I did. You couldn't really get too much better than that, but that was okay for a time. That was okay. Still waiting for the new champion Alpha to drop. Alpha was part of she was part of what's it called? World Champions. People who went to World Champions got her for free. And I think they got her before the World Champions started, so they actually got to use them at World Champions, which is good. You can still make content out of All Stars. I already made a video saying why I can't play All Stars anymore. Pretty much. What are you going to do for my birthday? I've already eaten some pizza. That's pretty great for me. I'm going to my parents' because it's my brother's birthday and my dad's birthday within a week period. It's all three of our birthdays, so we generally just celebrate it on one of the weekends. And I'm going to my parents not this weekend but the next weekend. I'm not sure what we're going to do. May go and watch a movie or something. I'm not sure. I spent the last month getting the game out of my head, and here I am getting back into talk about it again. It's all good. A last reminisce. It's cool. It's cool. What I need to do is I need to do this. As lame as this seems, I need to do this because if I don't do this, I won't have the screenshots that I can easily get afterwards. Because I've got kind of some plans if I can be bothered to do it. It's a big if I can be bothered to do it. And I need to do this for like S-Class, Legendary, and 5-star. And we've only got like 25 minutes till the game shuts down, so I just need to go through it like this. Just once on every single one. Just once. Just the once, guys. I think Mythics had the most characters in the end. I haven't seen Steve in chat, but he'd be able to confirm with how many characters there were. It's like over 100 and so something. Like, it was crazy. Like, when the game started in Mythics, there was like 40 characters. I think the beginning of Mythics was so good. It was so good. Look, I mean, look at this in comparison. Look at S-Class. I'm barely having to scroll down. I'm already halfway down. Look at that. There was barely any S-Classes released. S-Class era, in terms of how many characters there were, was such a short era, but the era itself was so good in terms of, like, character acquisition. If they would have had the S-Class character acquisition in Mythics, I think the game would be actually in a better spot. Oh well. And by the looks of things, 6-star was pretty big. Pretty big. Still not as big as Mythic though. Mythic was massive. I might be scrolling down a bit too quick here. Because I need to have it so that it's like on the screen static for a little bit. I can pause it. And this is how I used to do tier lists and stuff, how I used to screenshot it. I've got like a template in Photoshop to just cut out the background, and it was really easy to get the kind of visuals that way. Some really powerful characters in here. One of my favorite characters, I did a video on using 2 of her as a 5-star and blitzing like average S-Class teams, but it was a pretty interesting punch-up team that was kind of fun. Quite easy to get 2 of those as a 5-star as well. Like 4,000 cards, I think it was. There we go. Last one is Epics. Epics has more than Legendary. I don't think there was really any other characters to really think about. 4 stars. I don't like. Were there really any super impactful 4 stars? I think there were decent ones, but I don't think there were like anything that was too game changing. Who is your favorite 5-star, guys? I think for me it's still going to be SR Zeke. So good. I was so happy to get him. Like, it felt so good to get a character from a store like that. For sure. Other than that, maybe like Alice. I really liked Alert Alice. I was so happy to get her in the pool. So happy to get her in the pool. You would not believe how happy I was to get her in the pool, guys. Okay. I think this is it. Second I've got all this, it's done. Kate was also legit, but she was more legit like into other eras. She was okay in the 5-star era, but like in the 6-star era, she was mad. She was crazy. Okay. We'll keep scrolling down. Also, Michelle as a 6-star was really, really fun. I think one of the best event characters that wasn't released like near an end of an era where it was like, yeah, she's obviously OP. She was actually really fun. And I remember I tried for so long to get 20% AP on her weapon, but it did make quite a big difference when you got there. This was back when like free-to-play didn't have access to a command very much. Okay. And that's it. Is this 6-star Zachary, man? I hate that guy. Who was the really OP character in the 5-star era? Was it Priya? Priya, Michonne. I think those were like Cal was pretty bad too. Yeah, there were some pretty bad characters for sure. Pretty bad characters. What's up, Everizzle? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Valiant? What's up, Daylight? Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Steve? There were 80 S-classes and 300 mythics. There we go. I think that alone kind of tells you that the mythic era was just a much nicer era in terms of longevity. I think they knew they couldn't really reset it. I think it costs a lot of money to reset an era, right? You're definitely going to lose players, but also the investment that you have to make to actually reset the era. Like, I think the mythic era cost a lot of money to do because they had to design 40 characters to come out day one. But yeah, it's crazy. What's up, Lady Geek, as well? Thanks for all the streams and videos. You're welcome. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. Darius was always my favourite character in RTS. I was so sad when he died in the story. Yeah. RTS will now have a place in my heart next to Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I have no gear, but yeah, like, people were telling me because in War of Champions, everyone got tons of this character, right? So people were sitting on, how many did you get? 1,000? Was it 1,000 or was it like crazy amount? But they didn't get given the gear to level up characters. I think they obviously wanted people to spend, even in that last weekend. And I've got no doubts that some of the whales did spend some of that gear. I'm gonna miss this game. Good times over the years. Too bad it's leaving. I think, like I said, we're kind of fortunate it lasted this long. See this timer in the bottom right-hand corner, guys? It says 8 hours, 17 minutes, and 53, 52, 51. Let me turn on my mouse cursor. One sec. Down here, guys, you see this? When that gets to 8 hours, that's when the game's going to shut down, apparently. So 17 minutes and 30 seconds or so. That's apparently when the game's shutting down. Just so we're clear, 5 PM UTC is in just about 17 minutes. I'm up to 8-2-3-2 stages in challenge run. Damn. I stopped doing challenge run.
Feels good. Sounds
Hey,
good.
Mr. C, I was actually looking at something earlier. Look, Mr. C's in the faction with me. I saw you join and I was like, oh, okay. Challenge run. How do you tell how many stages you've done total? Is it classic leaderboards? Yeah. How many? Man, there are some people who have done crazy amounts in this region. But that's mad. Is this the... Wait, no, this isn't the global leaderboard. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. Like, once it got to... I think this was called Tournament Run, right? Wait. It's reset for me. They reset Challenge Run. When did that happen? Is this stage 1? Requirement not met. When did they do this? Is this stage 1? I'm not even sure. I don't even know. Like, see how tanky they are. They're like tanking Eva and Ghost. It's like absolutely no problem. It's crazy how tanky they are.
Feels good. Sounds
Oh yeah, he
good.
commits suicide, doesn't he? Kian, thank you very much. 37 months. Bro. Why are they deleting the app? Is it because the show is not continuing? I think that did hurt RTS a little bit. Don't get me wrong. A little bit. Yeah, why am I on stage 1? I loved how the car used to drive forward. I don't even know why that's happening. Challenge run always resets. No. I don't think like this, right? This is like saying I'm on stage 1, completely on stage 1. Right? Because normally it has the chains on it when you've got tournament run unlocked. Right? Am I wrong in thinking that? Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. It has been a while since I've done it. I remember there being chains on stuff saying, you know, you're thinking of Conquest. I thought you had to do 180 stages. Like it was every... Yeah, look. Receive a copy of each fighter for completing every 60 stages of their trait in the run. And then complete the trait runs to unlock the daily tournaments. A way to earn final copy. Valiant, keep on surviving, peeps. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. We've hit quite a few likes on the stream. I do appreciate it. I don't know. Maybe I remember there being chains on it when it was... Oh no, I am seeing chains up here. So okay, I'm completely... I thought it was across the vehicle for some reason. It has been a while since I've done this. And part of the reasons I didn't like doing this, it's just it didn't seem like crazy rewarding. Because of the store. Sorry, I'm sneezing a bit. This store. I don't think I ever really bought anything in here. I think I bought the characters once, and then the other stuff was just too expensive. Man, they just haven't let anything reset, have they? Sad. Like it is really going to turn off, guys. They're not saying it's not. It really is. You think of Conquest? Yeah, maybe. I thought potentially they like, because they did have like a premature shutdown last week, where it shut down for like 6 hours or something. Was it 6 hours, guys? Oh, this is one of my favorite weapons. OGs will know this weapon. This was like one of the best weapons back in the day. Like the best weapons. And in getting this refresh in your market was just like, you just won the lottery. Because this was really hard to come by. I think they eventually allowed you to just farm it on world map, but man, that was an OG weapon. Because it had attack and AP on attack on it at the same time. And you put on like characters like Andrea. Andrea could reset in here as well. The OG 5-star Andrea was big. What's up, Mini Baker lads? I'm gonna go log in soon and say my final goodbye in global. I mean, you've got to do it soon because it shuts down in like 12 minutes, man. The classic shotgun, right? It was the best. So many people had it on Andrea. Yeah, I think I probably got some still. I mean, I didn't sell weapons that were old because there was just no point. I'm not sure if it was still called military. I mean, yeah. This one was for someone who could have on attack hits effects. I think I gave this to someone like Conrad, who had on attack hit effects, but I think there was a splash damage weapon maybe on his base, so it might have been like there was a tough alpha that could hold that. Then was this weapon. I think this was good on characters like Tough Mercer. If you remember Tough Mercer, the stun lead, he could stun you, do this one basic attack, and I think he had his adrenaline rush the next turn with that. I think I had 2 of them for that reason. There were a couple of teams that I saw built like that, and then 20% rampage. I mean, look, it's a perfect weapon too. It's just like, mwah, it's beautiful. Like, to get this perfect is crazy. This is crazy to get this perfect. Because I would never have reset that, but to get that perfect is nuts. I must have had some other ones. Oh yeah, that back down here. Maybe I started to work on them. Stronger attack. I think I'm just wasn't getting the right thing. I might have just been getting the wrong thing. Yeah, I think so. And then I went with like a stats weapon for something else. 6-star princess. Do you mean S-class? I'm not sure if I've got 6 stars left. Do you mean S-class? I remember when they gave S-class princess out by mistake. Like, there was a SR that had way too many cards in it, and people got way more cards than they were supposed to get. No one talked about it. I did not make a video on it or anything. Just let that one ride. Just like, everyone be quiet. Don't say anything. It might work. Oh, I got maxed that one here, yeah. Her base weapon was pretty good. Her base weapon was pretty good. She was the normalizer, right? Didn't she have like up to 3 enemies get normalized? I mean, that was just she came out in the first like 3 months of S-class. Yeah, that was a problem. I remember slapping Rampage on Priya back in S-class. Such a classic. The thing I used to do with Priya in S-class, right, was I gave her a particular mod, and this mod made her so powerful. It was this mod here, right? Attack while impaired, And I used to purposefully attack a tough character who had an impaired weapon and just pray that I'd get impaired. And then, like, her first hit would hit pretty hard, but the hits afterwards would just be insanely powerful. Even though I didn't have 155%, I might have had like a 80 to 100%. I can't remember what you could get on the other ones. Can we even see any more? I can't see here. I can't remember. Let's have a little look. How do we check now? Here, set bonus, stats. But yeah, that's what I used to do. Attack when impaired, and it was pretty beautiful. Yeah, I think maybe I had like 110% or 120%. Getting a maxed out plat mod was just insanely hard. Insanely hard. So, Lock, send you my account code for the giveaway. Yeah. Juan Star, no worries. Happy. I've just done my last revenge raid. Do you want to see something funny, Brethren? Look at this. How do I check this? My account, profile, titles. The one thing I haven't got. I think it's just one thing I haven't got. Oh no, it might be two things. Participate in 350 faction revenge raids. Screw that. Fight 60 revenge raids. No, those are the two things I was just like, nah, this isn't happening. Like, the two things that just didn't work in the game. It just didn't work. I was just like in the entirety of the game, this just never worked properly. It just never did. And they expected people to do, like, I don't even know if this is the last mission. It might be, but 350 is mad. This is, yeah, it just ain't happening. It just wasn't happening. Like, who did though? Some people did. And I think the reasons, like, people who really cared about their rep did, because I could be wrong, but there was a certain way that the rep system worked where you couldn't get revenged on an avenge or something like that. Like, if you did a revenge raid, they couldn't hit you back or something like that, or they would have to hit you back, and then you knew who was hitting you back, and you knew they couldn't take you out. So it was like a free way to get rep without getting any chance of revenge raids. Some people really cared about their rep, especially in the 5-star era. Rep was like, it was like people were getting recruited to factions based on their rep, you know. It was so stupid. When's the next gold brick coming out? No comment. I liked S-classes the most. I quit not long after Mythics. As a whale, it was pretty bad feeling that in Mythics and S-class was just ignored. Yeah, I always think that the way that you got Mythics was like not great. It was like too like the whole character 5 times. The card system was such a good one in S-class. I don't think it was done perfectly. Like, if it was done like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes or Marvel Strike Force, I think it would have been better for sure. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll pull my... Yeah, I might as well do some last ultra... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, no, there's no promo well. Okay, so it doesn't matter who I get. The last promo I got was still Clementine. I actually already did it, I think. I actually already did it, yeah. I've got enough for one more here. So the last actual proper character I get is... Raided. Cool. And here, that's it. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I think I pulled everything pretty much. I did this on a previous stream. Blowtorch. It's like, make the game shut down quicker. Pull a blowtorch. No. This one. This prestige wheel. I remember when this was gonna get updated. No comment again. We won't talk too much about that one. I've got 1 coin left. Don't spend it all at once. 5-star era, I remember everyone went crazy if someone had more than like 100k back then. You'd be instantly called a whale. Yeah. Yeah. Because there were people, I think, who actually spent... Oh, they've got no more offers. It's completely blank. They had to do this, guys. The reason the game has been up for 28 days without any offers is because that's part of the legal requirement to get off the store. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the rules. Or at least the legal requirement to shut the game down. It's a requirement to do this, basically. They might update Prestige Well. Yeah, the game's shutting down in 4 minutes, but they might update the Prestige Well. What's up, Noah, though? Welcome to the stream, bro. Hit the like on the stream, guys. This is it. This is the last stream, the shutdown stream. If we can get over 50 likes, I'll give away my account. I could start deleting every character on my account, but I can't remember. Andrea ×4 command, instant kill, yeah. Yeah, or that revive Jesus on a defense team who would just instantly revive everybody. I'm in coin debt. Oh, TN. Did you do what we think you did? What's the official end day time? It's in 4 minutes. 3 minutes, in fact. Mark. Today, as it says in the top left-hand corner. RTS shuts down today at 5 PM UTC, and that's in 3 minutes time. So this says 8 hours, 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Just imagine the 8 isn't there. Apparently that's when it's going to shut down. It could shut down like 5 minutes after that, but Logs account is the giveaway, yeah. It is indeed. Mr. C, did you continue playing that game, by the way? That Watcher of Realms game. I know you played it for a little bit. You actually got a good character. I remember you messaged me. Or like you put on my Discord. We're getting quite a little bit of a contingent over there now with former RTS players. Sandro, thank you very much to you as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. I only did it because I bought a big pack to pull for Clementine just to find out the game was shutting down. So I requested a refund and explained why, and it got approved. So, that's happy days. I mean, if it was like Clementine was literally like just before the end, so yeah, it's fair. You just gotta find the coding. Yeah, just find the coding. That's all you gotta do is just find it. I think part of the reason it shut down was because that coding was basically being binned, you know, and Scopely didn't want to buy it for whatever amount of money they were getting offered it for. And that's why the game's pretty much shutting down. I think it's pretty much as simple as that. I didn't get into it really. I got some legendary characters, I think. Yeah, you got Cetron, which is a pretty good character. He's like a mechanical machine gun. He was basically like a turret. It's good fun, but you know, you have to like tower defense games. Apparently it's 1 minute, guys. It could be 1 minute. The servers will just shut down. I'm not sure if it will kick me or what will happen. It will just like pop up. I don't know what will happen. It might take more than a minute though. But we'll see. I wish private servers could be managed. I mean, who would get the money though? That's the thing. The second there's money involved, someone's making money. Who would want their cut? Skybound would definitely want their cut because they're the Walking Dead. Scopely might because they, you know, designed a lot of this thing. You know, it basically, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Game over potentially. Well, definitely, but potentially in 20 seconds. I just did one last race so I can end on a win. Okay, apparently 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game's still alive, guys. It's a full. It's not shutting down. It's not shutting down. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have the plug pulled any second. Any second. The second we try and do something, like if I try and do a pull, it might already be shut down. Let's see. Oh, it's still here, sort of. We'll see. I think from here, it's just basically at any moment, guys. At any moment. I have 10,000 coins. Imagine if it was a prank. Yeah, just joking. They're now adding extra mythics. This was just a way to get people to spend all their resources. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But I don't think it's the case, considering like all this. I don't think that's the case. Oh man. Jokes, we were continuing our journey. I think that it's 9 a.m. right now Pacific time. So they could be just basically running the final checks. Should we do this? Let's just check lockdown stream. It looks like it's good time, guys. We'll see what they decide to do. I was originally told it was going to be in 7 hours from now. So we'll see, I guess. I can bring up... I had a lot of plans, guys. I was going to, like, get people on calls and stuff like that. But, with it shutting down, then it's all gone already. It's all gone already. I'm not seeing any messages from anyone, so I think it's still on schedule. Should I try and crash the server like I did last time? I just do a stage. Let's do a stage with my Kenny team. Let's put in Clementine though. Let's put in Tenacious Clem and 5-star Clem. The first and last characters I ever pulled. How about that? Promos, that is. Yeah. I remember when that happened in when Mythic Era first came out. I was running a stage and people were saying that I blew up the servers. Shake my head. Shake my head. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Do a full Telltale team. I could try, actually. I could try. If this stage gets done. We're sorry, Forest Walkers said we're closing down. I wonder if it's going to do that pop-up where it's like, walkers are in the server room. I used to love that pop-up for some reason. I don't know why. It was just funny, you know? End of service notice up at my end. Is it popping up now? Maybe it's because I'm in a stage. Let me do ×3. Hey, what's up, Logan? How you feeling, man? What games have you been playing over the last month? Have you been playing anything new, guys? Game still loads for me. Yeah, it's still loading right now. We'll see. I got an inbox message a while back saying, like, game shutting down. And I really liked Raven. I liked Raven so much. She was such a cool character, man. Ah, man. Watcher of Realms, yeah. King Arthur. Has that actually been fully released yet? I'll tell you a game I am interested in, guys, and it's not a mobile phone game. I've been looking at a lot of stuff to do with Path of Exile 2. And you never know, I could move on to a PC game on this channel. I haven't fully decided what's going to happen. But Path of Exile 2 looks cool. It's free as well, so, you know. Doomsday, trying it out, but it's boring. I've been playing Black Ops 6 like a madman, double XP at the moment. I know Cygnus is not here because he's probably playing... he's probably playing... What's it called? FIFA, or FC, whatever it's called now. We have Retribution 3. Yeah, we do. Well, we kind of have. End of service notes for like 3 hours. This is the one that I saw. This is 34 days ago. Is this what you mean? It was basically the same thing as what happened on the web portal. I wonder what's going to happen to the web portal. I guess that I haven't checked that. Is that shut down already? Go check that. Yeah, it's shut down already. The cops. Yeah, I live on the main road. I live on the main road. Can you go raid someone? I mean, I can, but I haven't played the game for so long that it just feels really strange to raid. Like, and everyone's got a Regina team. We'll take out a team that I think I can take out. There we go. We should be alright here. You'd hope. You'd hope. Age of Empires is working fine. Never really got into Age of Empires, but the Path of Exile looks pretty interesting to me. As a content creator, what was your biggest pet peeve concerning Scopely? I think the majority of my pet peeves were based on me being a player rather than a content creator. A content creator doesn't need much. You know? A content creator doesn't need much. They kept me reasonably well informed about stuff. Obviously, I made character previews. Like, I would say they weren't super proactive. As like, since I've moved on to other games, those other games are a little bit more proactive in helping content creators out. Maybe not as an individual, but as a group. Like, they have content creator programs. And obviously, RTS was smaller. RTS has smaller community, less content creators, so it's a bit different. But I asked for a lot of stuff, basically. So for instance, I saw that the reason I started doing content creator, like character previews, the way I did it, you know, like where they sent me a character a little bit early, was because I was good friends with some of the other content creators in other games, because they had this channel once where it was all of the content creators from every single game that Scopely had was in a channel on Discord, or like a server. And I got to know a couple of the other content creators from like WWE and Star Trek and stuff like that. And they had this guy from WWE who got the characters early, and he previewed the characters. And I got to know the character designer in RTS, and I said, look, I can do what this guy does if I get sent the character early rather than what I'm doing at the moment. Because what I used to do with my character previews was I used to go on VK, and they used to release the screenshots of the characters that were coming out. And I used to Photoshop out the VK advertisements. And Scopely had no idea how I was getting this screenshot. And he said, and he even said, how did you get the screenshots with that, you know? And I said I was Photoshopping the ones from VK. Like I was, because I didn't want to advertise cheating, but I wanted to do a character preview. And that pretty much cemented it. Like, okay, he just wants to do character previews. And then they basically got me the characters that way. And the first character I previewed was the Abomination that was S-Class Trader. Absolute abomination. That was the first character I got to preview where I actually had him like early. And then I did a guide on him and stuff. Yeah. And that was how that worked. 5-star leaks of... VK leaks of 5 stars were crazy back then. Yeah, yeah. And there were other content creators who did previews, but they didn't care about the advertisements being on there. Some people assumed they had affiliations with the cheating website, so it was worthwhile that they didn't remove advertising. I didn't ever want to promote. In the end, do you know what's funny? In the end, I was getting my character previews out so early that VK was taking screenshots of my stuff, right? Or even posting my video on VK. Which is hilarious. which is hilarious. What is your login streak? My login streak's like 1 day. I haven't logged in this month, pretty much. So it'll just be today. There we go. Where is it? 2 days. I logged in yesterday, apparently. I think I logged in yesterday to make sure I could log into the game and it was working. They're a bit delayed. A little bit delayed. 12 minutes delayed. I don't really know what I expected. I'm pretty disappointed with the way they handled shutting down, to be honest. Like, there wasn't much of a fan service. Yeah, I agree there. I did actually say, like, to someone from Scopely, then like, I remember, I've been around for 2 game shutdowns, this one and one other. And I think I've talked about the other one when it shut down before, was when it was like the last day, they did crazy stuff. Like, it was an MMORPG. They made some people really tall and some people really small. They increased the luck drops, so if you wanted to get the really rare drops from crates, you could just go around and try and get the lucky drops. They made some people really slow, so if they ran, they went really slow. Like, there was developers just like standing around doing it to people, and they made some people really fast, where they could run across like the entire map really quick. It was just like, I remember that day as a good day, but it was a bad day. You know, it was like the game was shutting down, but I have fond memories of the last day now. Whereas now, like, you're right. No, you're 100% correct. Like, there isn't anything great, you know. Wheels end in 7 hours. What's that about? We don't know. We don't know. I was told that the game was going to shut down at 9 AM Pacific time, which is around now. It's 12 minutes past 9. But we'll see. I'm gonna miss this, Nikki. Yeah. I played this game since they give 3-star Rick, Negan, Ezekiel to everyone. I figured it was shut down at the normal reset time, but since Scopes has trouble telling time, who knows? I've got no idea. They're in multiple time zones now, so it's hard. Hey, Shani, thank you very much.
Good. Sounds good.
Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well, Shani.
Happy birthday. Partying face, partying face, partying face, partying face, partying face, partying face.
All the partying faces, thank you very much. Happy birthday, thank you. Yes, indeed. Hope you're doing well, Shani. I spent the last week taking screenshots and vids of my tombs, weapons, etc. That's what you want to do if you want to remember it. And if you want to put it somewhere where it will last, just go onto Google Drive. Everyone gets a free Google Drive with their Gmail, and I think you get around about I think you get like a gigabyte or like 5 gigs of space for free, and you can just upload all the videos and screenshots there. I personally pay for the OneDrive, which is 100 gig, or is it a terabyte? I can't remember. Like I think it's a terabyte. It's only like $20 a year, so I pay for that. Thank you very much, Jay. I appreciate it. They could have done like a new skin for our town for like last month or something. It wouldn't take much effort to reuse the assets. I mean, I agree. They could have done something like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna message someone and see what's up. If it goes back to the original shutdown time, it's like going to be another 7 hours. As a game operator, I think they could have done very well, keep the game alive and develop 6-star S-class mythic. It's not easy to do that though. The thing is, there's more going on in the game than you probably know. Like, it isn't just Scopely who do things. There's three companies involved. There's Skybound, who own Walking Dead. There's Scopely, who run like have basically the IP contract with The Walking Dead from Skybound to make the game, like to publish the game. And then there's the developer, who is Ayugo, who developed what Scopely wants to be in the game. You know, that's pretty much it. And the understanding is that Ayugo shut down in some way. So without Ayugo, there couldn't be RTS because there's no more development. It's not about the revenue. Apparently not. It's not about the revenue. It could be about money though, because potentially Ayugo wanted Scopely to buy them out, and it was maybe a lot of money required to do that, or buy the source code of the game, and again, a lot of money to do that. And Scopely could have said it's not worth it at that point. Potentially that could be where the money is, but that's about it. Ayugo got nuked by Devolver, exactly. So like, it's because like part of it was probably RTS. The game's so old, it's not making much money. Like, Scopely wasn't asking Ayugo to develop much as well. We know this, the last 1.5 to 2 years, there hasn't been anything too crazily new in RTS. And any of the really new stuff was probably developed more on Scopely's side than on Ayugo's side. Roadmaps are dead. Roadmaps are completely dead. They never did expand the town. No, they did. They did. The town's fully expanded. that was a meme for a very long time, and then they expanded it. Just like they also did the world map, where it went up to 49. And then they also introduced Conquest, which let you play through the entire world map 6 more times for extra rewards. Now, the rewards maybe weren't crazy good, but yeah. Yeah. Hopefully a similar game comes out. I don't think a game would do very well if it was like RTS. Like, if you've been playing other games, guys, there's obvious things that other games are doing that are successful that RTS wasn't doing. Or things that RTS was doing that other games aren't because it's not good. For instance, right? For instance, you guys, some of you guys in chat probably really loved War in RTS, right? Really loved it. 99% of people don't like that style of game where you have to invest that much time like every other weekend. You know? It's a crazy amount of time. The games I've played since, War takes maybe like 20 minutes to 30 minutes a week. And you can do it, you have a reasonable amount of time to do that in. Like 48 hours. There's a game I play right now where when you get matched up against an enemy, you have 48 hours to do your 8 attacks. And once you've done your 8 attacks, that's it. Whereas RTS, it was just endless. So there's upsides to that and there's downsides to that. There's upsides to, like, non-stop gaming, sure, but it almost became a requirement at some point. It was time consuming, yeah. And you don't really realize how bad it is until you're out. When you get out and you're like, you stop and then you're just like, wow, I've got my weekends. Like I found it really difficult to war unless I was streaming because it was just, yeah. See you later, TN. War was far too long, yeah. I think it would have been better like if you only had a set amount of wars and it was like divisions. So like you move up and down a division every other week and your faction maybe played like 10 wars that weekend. That would be still pretty bad, but at least it was only 10 wars. But yeah. It was but it will be said, it is part of the reason the game kept large amounts of its player base was because of how War was designed, but it's also part of the reason why it lost a lot of players as well, you know? So it's a bit of a mix. It's a bit of a mix. But I don't think you'll ever find another game that has that same kind of style because it's asking for too much a lot of the time. I think the team building was fun with the weapon building. Yeah, I mean, like every war system has team building for sure. Every war system has team building. A lot of them have like practice runs and stuff like that now as well. So a lot of them have, you know, team building, how to beat certain setups, so on and so forth. The war mechanic itself was great. The time required, not so. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, I think like people are. I'm just mainly saying this because I get the question a lot. Is there another game like RTS? No, it just will never be a game that has that kind of time investment requirement for war, which was the main thing about RTS in the end. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Art style, I feel, also helped this game as it felt really close to the comic source material. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I mean, they kept reasonably, like, what's the word? Honorable when it comes to, like, certain aspects. Like, it wasn't too crazy. I know they did have, like, the 2K characters or whatever they were called. I want to go to, like... But these were in the game. They were in the comics. It was just like a weird spin-off comic. So it was interesting that these came in, honestly. Kind of bizarre. But, yeah. I feel bad for the NPCs farming food and wood in our towns for 9 years. Can we get a round of applause for them? Right? The amount of times that these guys have been giving me materials, all the characters in my roster, is because of these cows and chickens down here. A round of applause indeed. And these guys just walking around my town. Are they actually meant to be characters? Like, this one looks like Doc Stevens. Kind of. But so does this guy. They're identical twins. Oh my god, he's here again. X-Files music. X-Files music. Is there going to be another one? There's 3 of him. Oh man. We still need to punish O. Ah, good old O. Let him go. Whoever thought it was a good idea to put Earl in there. I mean, I guess these are real characters. These could actually be like known characters, but it's just hard to kind of know who they are. Like, any of the women with black hair could be like Mirabelle. Or Maggie. The farmers could be like... I've got no idea. No idea. Burn his forge to the ground. What he deserves. Wayland wins in the end. No more L, he's gone. I think I could build something else on here, right? I could build a food storage. Like, this is one thing I think they messed up with. Like, some of you won't know this, but they actually got rid of time skip, right? Like, when you click on it, there's no, like, skip. You know, remember it was like, in the last 2 minutes you could skip. They got rid of that. That was pretty disappointing, I'll be completely honest. I'm going to salvage it because it actually looked cool with 3 salvaged. And the reason they did that is because in Prestige, they added a new reward, which was that one, where it's 35% build time reduction. So overall, things did take less time. Like, to be honest, it did take less time because I'm getting a 35% reduction. But that last 2 minute skip was really good for new players. Or like, I think it went up to like an hour skip. You know, it was like a long time, and it was just good for new players to get their town like to a certain level before, you know, before they ran into actually having to wait a little bit of time. And for anything that's town building, which this had a little bit of town building, fortunately not a crazy amount, that is problematic. I just hope that 1 month when the game becomes closed, they might release everything for everyone to test the power of tunes. And the game's shutting down. Like, you won't even be able to open the game. Most likely. Oh, that's it. Is this it? Is this it? Is this the actual thing? Is that it? This is the note. Unfortunately, Game Access is no longer available. The Walking Dead team thanks you for your support and dedication you've shown over the years. Thank you and goodbye. A salute, guys. Salute. They're shutting it down now, apparently, I've been told. Wait, now I can play the one. A trumpet, yeah? Hopefully this doesn't come out badly. One sec. Here we go. Salute, guys, salute. Genuinely sad, guys. Genuinely sad. This is the end of RTS for sure. Like I said, I will try and do some sort of content over the next over the next couple of months when I'm feeling good. It might be in the new year. I might take a break for the rest of the year. We'll see, but I'll do some like end of game tier lists and stuff like that, just for like some people to look back on stuff. If anyone is part of the competitive scene and wants to give me any information on all of the Warrior Champions, like the top 20s, I would happily make a video just going over the top 20s of every single Warrior Champions, just so it's like there's somewhere where that information is accessible for people to access in years to come if they want to look back on it, basically. Do Walking Dead Telltale walkthroughs. I have been requested to play the Walking Dead Telltale. For sure. I can take this off my screen now, one sec. But that's it, guys. That is it. Does this mean I'll have to leave my house? Grass is green, apparently, I got told. It's crazy. Never knew that. Never knew that. But thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. And thank you very much for the memories. It's been great. RTS has been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun getting to know a lot of you guys on my streams. Like I said, there will be some more RTS content to come. Just nostalgia hits. Nothing too crazy. If you want to connect with me or other people within the community, the best place to do it was in my Discord, because the official RTS Discord will probably be shutting down soon, where they'll just delete it. So the best chance to do so is in my Discord. You can do so by clicking the link in my description. I can probably drop it in chat as well. If you want to join, I'll keep an RTS section open I'm not sure how long for, but there'll be an RTS section open. I have been slowly like deleting some of the section anyway, like transfer section and stuff like that. If you're not in that Discord already, just jump on and you can maybe connect with people in the future, playing other games, so on and so forth. But that's it.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Is she gonna say it? She's not actually gonna say it. All around me. Why didn't she say it? All the places. It's so weird that she didn't say it. But thank you very much for the super chat now. I'm gonna shut down my stream. No, I got scammed by the narrator. His one doesn't make any sense though. Your ones made complete sense. But she quit with the game. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. She is gone. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the. That's the final bell. The I didn't hear no bell. I'm hearing a bell right now. I'm hearing a bell. Copyright could be. You never know. I'm hearing a bell right now, guys. So it's been fun. Maybe see you on Discord. Take care. And as always, guys, as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.